So it is Tuesday. We've missed a couple of days on our daily devotional. Part of that was me driving back in winter weather on Saturday, and then I actually wound up taking the day off. I used the line in my sermon, or not in the sermon, as part of our lead into prayer on Sunday about deferred maintenance. And I've been deferring some laundry for a really long time. So I think I did about 5 loads. Yes, yesterday. Again, and this should be just kind of like a standing thing. For my wife, Barbara Pence, the Reverend Barbara Pence, I'm so incredibly sorry. Mercy. All right, so we're going to be finishing up Psalm 27. This was a psalm that I needed to hear today, and especially the second half that we'll be focusing on. And I hope it's a uplifting word for you as well. So here's the second half from the NRSV, New Revised Standard Version. Now my head is lifted up above my enemies all around me, and I will offer in his tent sacrifices with shouts of joy. I will sing and make melody to the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry aloud. Be gracious to me and answer me. Come, my heart says, seek his face. Your face, Lord, do I seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger, you who have been my help. Do not cast me off. Do not forsake me, O God of my salvation. If my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Do not give me up to the will of my adversaries, for false witnesses have risen against me, and they are breathing out violence. I believe that I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. And a little intro from James Mays. Really solid. Psalm 27 is a favorite of many because it expresses the central impulse of biblical religion, trust in the Lord, in such eloquent and poignant words. In this, it is like Psalm 23. It teaches what real trust is like, and it leads those who follow its lines in liturgy or meditation toward that trust. So, for a lot of Christian catechisms, when they ask the question, what is true faith, or what is faith, or what does that look like? To some varying degree, they typically define it as a wholehearted trust in God. Diana Butler Bass, and I've read some portions from her book on Christianity After Religion, but she does a really good job pointing out that the way that we have approached theology and God in our modern era is a shift. And when, but even pre-Reformation, when they were talking about relationship with God, it was trusting in God. It was about a heart thing more than like what we've memorized or what we have in our scholarly wheelhouse. So just a good opportunity for us to be reminded that there's this other level called the Spirit, where we can trust in God and live and breathe. Peterson. God holds me head and shoulders above all who try to pull me down. I'm headed for his place to offer anthems that will raise the roof. Already I'm singing God's songs. I'm making music to God. Listen, God, I'm calling at the top of my lungs. Be good to me. Answer me. When my heart whispered, seek God, my whole being replied, I'm seeking him. Don't hide from me now. You've always been right there for me. Don't turn your back on me now. Don't throw me out. Don't abandon me. You've always kept the door open. My father and mother walked out and left me, but God took me in. Point me down your highway, God. Direct me along a well-lighted street. Show my enemies whose side you're on. Don't throw me to the dogs, those liars who are out to get me, filling the air with their threats. I'm sure now I'll see God's goodness in the exuberant earth. Stay with God. Take heart. Don't quit. I'll say it again. Stay with God. When Carl Jones was here to preach at my 10th anniversary as my call to pastor here at Palm Schwenkfelder Church, he did a beautiful sermon or meditation or whatever you want to call it on the word abiding and abide. And that's what we hear in this psalm. It's staying with God, not quitting, and continuing that walk. So I wish you a blessed day of staying with God and look forward to talking with you tomorrow.